It's that time of the week again when we fasten our seatbelts and journey together to see what's been crack-a-lacking in the world of motoring. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Suri Smith and this is The Talk Show coming to you from Daytona Santon. With me, the stunning Rolls-Royce Dawn. But let's not waste any time, let's get this adventure started. Coming up on the show, we take an in-depth look at what the stylish Volvo S90 D5 has to offer and meet its rivals. We go off-roading and meet the fiery machine named Lucy. The Volvo S90 D5 has been described as the next generation of Volvo cars. And let me tell you something, the diesel-powered Volvo S90 D5 oozes class and sophistication, with the large executive car getting approval of many onlookers that wanted to see and have a closer look, with some of them nicknaming it a minister's car. Well, take a look and decide for yourself. When you hear Volvo, you automatically think safety. Now, Volvo once made a statement stating that by the year 2020, they want no one seriously injured or killed driving a Volvo. Today, we've got the Volvo S90 D5 on test, and this vehicle comes standard with IntelliSafe, which is basically a co-pilot assisting you in any sort of emergency situation. This car is very easy on the eye. We know that it's got a whole host of features, so I'm quite eager to test it out and see its brilliance. Join me. We'll take a look where it all matters, the engine. The hood opens up very easily. What we have here is a 2-litre inline 4-cylinder twin-turbo diesel engine with a Power Plus technology. Yes, it's a mouthful, but what it does is it pushes out 173 kilowatts of power and 480 newton meters of torque, which promises a whole lot of fun. And once inside, you are cocooned in safety and comfort. Volvo has made a statement that they have designed these seats with openness and spaciousness in mind. The same type of feeling you get if you had to go into a Swedish home. They definitely nailed it. This car is definitely spacious and open on the inside. It's got luxurious blend of materials, chrome, leather, white stitching, and when you press the sides, it's actually got sponge on the inside. Another cool feature is active high beam control. That controls your lights. Now, you can be driving with the brightest lights at all times, giving you optimum visibility, or the lights will detect anything around you that it might cause distraction to, and it actually cancels out some of the beams and doesn't blind your passengers, but it still gives you optimum vision. I think that's incredible. That's the last thing you want to be struggling with is vision when you're driving at night, and they've definitely gone the extra mile. Lane keeping aid will sense when you're steering out of your lane and gently steer you back into your lane. And then you've also got blind spot sensors that will warn you should you want to overtake someone and there's something in the way. Then you've also got City Safe. Now City Safe is a really cool feature. It actually picks up on anything around the vehicle that shouldn't be there, from cyclists to pedestrians, animals, another car. This car will detect it and it will initiate emergency brakes. And then music. Just so important, something I love, and this car comes with Bose and Vulcan speakers. I mean, guys, listen to this. All-round visibility of this vehicle is immaculate. You have got a lot of space on the front, on the sides, in the back, and of course you've got light streaming in from the top, so you've got a very open feeling in the interior. And should you need all-round vision from the outside, this vehicle comes with a 360 camera. Now it's got the yellow lines indicating where you are going, and then once it wants you to stop, a red line will appear there and the sensors will start beeping to let you know that you are entering a danger zone. Whenever you come to a standstill, this vehicle does have stop-start. There's also some different driving modes. You get Eco, Comfort and Dynamic. I like to go Eco. A lot of space is provided in the back for your back passengers with enough legroom and headroom space. You might want to put the short one in the middle though, because there is a rather high middle console sticking out in the middle. There's a digitized fan setting here at the back, and I reckon that the engineers at Volvo must be smokers because there are ashtrays at the back and a lighter. There's also a middle console with a little storage unit in the middle and a hook for you to hang your clothes after you've picked it up at the dry cleaning. For the mommies, Isofix chairs, and by a press of a button the seats pop loose and you can easily fold them down, and then you can store whatever secret thingy you have that you want to put in your secret compartment in the back. Isofix chairs for the moms, and as jy 'n bietjie meer pap eet, you can fold the seats back effortlessly. This particular model has keyless entry, and you can also open the boot by just pressing a button. Sometimes I just do that and help it along. If you want to close it, you just press the button and it will close automatically. There's a lot of space in the back, as well as a side compartment should you want to store loose bits, and a 12-volt input, as well as hooks to secure anything at the back, with a very proper spare wheel. And when you want to close the boots again, you just press the button or press the button on the remote. So will this car put a dent in your pocket? This particular model has a whole lot of added extras, so it comes in just over 1 million, but entry-level price on one of these babies are 821,200. Now you know that you're getting a whole lot of safety, comfort, space and speed. So I think the price is quite appropriate. Now it's hard to predict the sales of the Volvo S90 D5, especially with the likes of the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and BMW 5 Series swimming in the same pool, not to forget about the Audi A6. Now we like to keep you, the consumer, up to date on your options, so let's see what else there is in the same price range. Taking a look at the featured Volvo S90 D5 all-wheel drive Inscription. The entry-level price of this beauty is $821,200. However, the model we had on test has a lot of added extras, which pushed the price just over the million mark, taking it to $1,021,325. The 2-liter diesel engine powered by Power Pulse technology reaches 0 to 100 kilometers in 7 seconds, reaching a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. The 60-liter diesel tank consumes on average 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers and comes standard with 6 airbags. Or you could opt for the Mercedes-Benz E-Class E220d Avantgarde. You will pay R4,500 more and you will be slightly slower than the S90 when accelerating 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.2 seconds, with the Mercedes-Benz E-Class reaching a higher top speed of 250 km per hour. Average fuel consumption will leave you smiling, consuming only 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers, also offering extra safety with 7 standard airbags. If you are a BMW fan, then opt for the BMW 5 Series 520d luxury line with an entry-level price of $812,656, which means you'll be paying R8,544 less than you would for the Volvo S90, with the BMW 5 Series also being slightly slower, reaching 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.5 seconds, with a top speed of 235 km per hour. Average fuel consumption will be slightly lower at 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers, with a standard of 6 airbags. Lastly, let's not forget about the Audi A6 2-liter TDI SE, priced at $695,500. That means you will be saving yourself $125,700. The Audi A6 will also be slower than the Volvo 690, reaching 0 to 100 km per hour in 8.2 seconds, with a top speed of 232 km per hour. Average fuel consumption will leave you smiling at 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers, with a standard of 6 airbags for your safety. So many options to choose from, so I'm going to give you a moment. Don't go anywhere except if it's to grab a cup of coffee, because after the break we meet a car that spits flames. You don't want to miss this.